Ви ж мене не просто 11-класники. Ви найкращі 11-класники.
Це буде прийнято?
Обов'язково. Обов'язково.
Давайте краще менше права тоді ми будемо.
О, да, звісно. Це не той варіант, який буде застосований. Good afternoon. Please take a seat. Okay, today we'll be talking about how to brand yourself and how to stand out from the crowd. So let's work with our exercise 1 in our students' books. Open please page 26 and let's read the task in exercise 1. So could you read the first question please, Sophia?
Think of one word to describe yourself. Then discuss whether you would want your future employer or educational institution to think of this word in connection with your name. Why or why not?
Okay, thank you so much. So, you are asked about one word, but I would like you to think about two words which could describe your personalities. So, if you were asked to describe your personalities using two words, which words would you use, Anya?
I think persistent and adaptable.
Thank you so much. Sophia, what about you?
Resilience and responsibility.
Okay, Kola?
Time management and confidence.
Okay, wonderful. And what about you?
Responsibility and conscientiousness.
Okay, and if you were asked to explain why you chose these two words to describe your personalities, what would you say? How would you explain your choice, Sophia? Would you take this microphone to yourself?
I think I'm also good at time management because I plan my things carefully and meet deadlines. And I would like my future educational institution to associate me with this quality as well as with responsibility and reliability because I take my duties seriously and can be trusted.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing. Kola, what about you? Remind me, please, which two attributes or qualities you chose to
Management
describe
and
this?
confidence.
Okay, and if you were asked to say why you chose these particular qualities to describe your personality, what would you say?
I think I'm decisive because I make clear decisions without unnecessary hesitation. I would like a higher educational institution to associate me with this quality, as well as good time management and confidence because I act efficiently and stay focused on these goals.
Okay, fair enough. Wonderful. Tanya, if you were asked to describe yourself with two words, remind me, please, which two words did you choose?
Responsibility and conscientiousness.
And why did you choose these two words to describe your personality? How would you explain your choice?
I think I'm responsible because I always complete my tasks properly and think about the consequences of my actions. I would like a higher educational institution to associate me with these qualities as well as with conscientiousness and professionalism. Because I always work carefully and with commitment.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Anya, what about you? So you chose?
Adaptable and persistent.
And why? Tell me, please. Could you explain why did you make such a choice of these two descriptions of yours?
I think I'm persistent because I do not give up easily when facing difficulties. I would like a higher educational institution to assess me with this quality as well as with adaptability and problem-solving skills because I can adjust to change and keep moving forward.
Okay, thank you. Interesting. Okay, wonderful. And what about you, Georgi? Tell me, please, which attributes did you choose to explain your positive characteristics?
I think I am resilient because I can face problems and not give up easily. I would like a higher educational institution to associate me with this quality.
Quality, wonderful. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. And now let's discuss the second question in our exercise 1. Sophia, could you read it, please?
Think of your presence on social media sites. Discuss whether you would want your future employer or educational institute to have access to these sites. Why or why not?
So, tell me, please, would you like higher educational institution to have access to your social networks? to your site or to your social interaction at all? Tanya, what would you say about it?
I would not want a future employer to have full access to my social media because it reflects my personal life but not my professional skills.
Understood your point of view. What about you, Kolya? What do you think about that?
I think I would be comfortable with limited access. As my profile shows responsibility, communication, and respectful behavior.
Okay, wonderful. And Anya, if you were asked to give access, to your higher educational institution, to your social networks, would you give it? What do you think about that?
I would allow access if my profiles are clearly professional and aligned to my career or academic goals.
Okay, wonderful response. And Sophia, what do you think about such a situation? Would you give your access to your social networks or not?
I would prefer my educational institution to see my social media because it highlights my achievements and hard learning.
Okay, wonderful. And could you please proceed with the third question? What's the third question in this response?
Why do you think some people don't want to participate in social media? Are these pressures on people to be online?
So, Tanya, what do you think? What do you think?
I believe some individuals prefer face-to-face communication to online interaction.
Kolya, could you share about it?
I think I would say people sometimes leave social media to protect their mental health.
Anya, what would you say?
I suppose many people stay offline to reduce stress and social comparison.
Yeah, okay, thank you for your ideas in this respect. And now I would like you to read the text with the title, How to Brand Yourself and Stand Out from the Crowd. And let's open our copybooks, let's open our copybooks and let's write the day and the date of the lesson. So I would like you to read and write down the most important aspects of this information on steps which are related to how to brand ourselves, and how to promote our personalities, in particular in social networks. Okay. So let's start our reading process. Tanya.
How to brand yourself and stand out from the crowd. The days of staying in the same job for 15 or 20 years are long gone. Today, we are the bosses of our own companies, Mac Operation. We believe that to market our companies and online presence is essential to make sure we keep a high profile so that we can network with the people that really matter. Here are 5 golden rules for creating a unique online brand.
So what's the first step to brand yourself according to the text? Tanya, could you read it?
Map out the career that you want and identify achievable goals. Decide where you would like to be in 6 months, a year, or 5 years' time.
Okay, so if you were asked to take the most important information from this step, what would you take?
We should map out the career and identify our goals.
Okay, I would like you to go to the board to write down this first step of how to brand yourself. And please follow Tanya's response and write down the same step in your copybooks, okay? Anya, over here, the same. Rewrite please from the board this information. Так, Tanya, I guess you could take your student's book if you need it. You're fine without it. And in particular, what did you write down?
We should map out our career and identify our goals.
Okay, and why should we do so, Tanya? How would you explain? Why? What? Yeah, proceed please, explain please. We should map out our career and identify our goals. What does it mean? What does it mean?
The first step is that we should map out the first step is that we need to map out our career and set clear and realistic goals, because it will help us to become a good student and build a professional reputation. In the
Okay,
future.
wonderful. And tell me please, do you have some goals?
For now, those goals are to pass NMT well and to become a student of one of the best universities in Ukraine.
Wonderful. So I wish you good luck and please be seated. So then the second step on how to brand yourself, and could you please read the information which is included in the text about it, Kolya?
Think about what makes you different, the things that will help build your credibility. Ask your most trusted friends to use 4 or 5 adjectives to describe your positive attributes, and use this to help establish your reputation.
Okay, so you are asked to choose some positive attributes, yeah, to describe your personalities, and these positive attributes should help you in future to promote yourself, yeah, and to become better versions of yours. And if you were asked to take the most important information from this step on how to brand yourself, what would you take, Kolya?
Maybe build your credibility and create new content.
Okay, so could you take your student's book and please go to the board to write down this information. And follow, please, Kolya, and write it down into your copybooks. So once again, what do you have a plan to write? What do you have a plan to write?
We should know about what makes us different, the things that will help build our credibility.
Credibility, wonderful. Okay, write it down. We should know what makes us different, yeah, and things that yeah, will help too. Okay, wonderful. Sit down, please. So what's the third step? Anya, could you read, please, the third paragraph of our text? And let's discuss the most important information included into it.
Produce a specific message that focuses on what you really want to do professionally and helps you carve a niche in your field. Also, be consistent when you create content for your online platforms so that you're always associated with your goals.
So if you were asked to choose the most important information from this paragraph, what would it be?
I think I will create a clear idea of what I want to do and try to show it consistently in my communication and social media.
Okay, wonderful. That is what you chose for yourself, as far as I understood. And what about the paragraph? Which information from that particular paragraph you would like to take, to write it down on our board and to discuss afterwards?
To carve a niche, to be consistent and create.
Yeah, so we should carve a niche. Yeah, go to the board to write it down, please. We should carve a niche and we should to create that content which we would like to promote, yeah, and to be publicly accessible, yeah. Так, so we should carve a niche and be consistent, yeah, Anya, when we create our content, yeah. And be consistent when we create our content. Okay, so we should carve a niche and be consistent when we create our content. Okay, wonderful. And the next step, Sophia, could you read please the paragraph with the fourth step, please?
Identify your target demographic, define your audience so that you deliver your message to the people who are really going to help you fulfill your potential.
And if you were asked to choose the most important information, which information would you choose, Sophia, from this particular step, from this paragraph?
That we should identify our target demographic and define our audience to deliver your message.
To deliver our messages, yeah? Okay, so welcome to the board to write this information, okay? And please follow Sophia's way to explain this step and write it down in your copybooks, okay? Так, and Sophia? Could you please read this sentence?
We should identify our target demographic and define our audience to deliver our message.
So, Sophia, could you read it, please?
We should identify our target demographic and define our audience to deliver our message.
Okay, thank you so much. Sit down, please. And the last step of our plan on how to brand yourselves, yeah? What's the last step, Tanya? Could you read, please, the last paragraph of our text, and let's choose the most important information which could be used to brand ourselves.
Choose the right social media platforms that provide opportunities for engagement with your target demographic. It's no use using Twitter if the people you want to network with don't use the platform.
So if you were asked to choose the most important information from this paragraph, which information would you choose? Tell me, please.
To define the right social media platform.
So we should define
The right social media
platforms and probably something connected to engagement we will use also.
And use consistent engagement.
And use consistent engagement. Wonderful. Okay, you go to the board to write it down, please. Are you ready with this information in your copybooks? Are you in process of writing? Okay, wonderful. Colin, could you tell me, please, what are those keywords which could be helpful from this text to describe our own plan on how to brand ourselves? What are those keywords?
Maybe map out our career. The second keyword is build our credibility. The third word it's to carve our niche. The fourth word is define our audience, and the fifth word is to choose the right social networks.
Wonderful, Koля. Thank you so much. Tanya, could you read, please, just a second, I'll come closer to you. Could you read what you wrote on the board?
We should choose the right social media platforms and use consistent engagement.
Okay, wonderful. Please be seated. And, my dear friends, now we come to the most important step of our meeting. I would like you to share your own personal plans, yeah, on how to brand yourself, yeah. If you were asked to rely on this particular text and to formulate those important steps for you to become those personalities who would be demanded in future, who would be professional in future, who would be asked to participate everywhere in future, what steps would you use to brand yourself, to stand out from the crowd? So, could you share with me, please? Yeah, wonderful. So, Sofia, could you start, please?
So, in my opinion, the following steps to brand myself and stand out of the crowd are, firstly, I should identify my realistic goals and map out my career. For now, my goals are to graduate from school and enter college. Then we should know our positive attributes. I think my positive attributes is resilience and responsibility, and I'm sure they will help me to establish my professional reputation. Thirdly, we should carve a niche in our field and be consistent when we create our content for our platform. Fourthly, I should create content connected to my goals and identify my target demographic
properly, yeah? On that will depend how your product or your personality will be promoted in social networks, yeah, okay?
Yeah, and finally, it is essential to choose the right platform on social media and use it for engagement with the right people.
And could you remind me, please, what are those goals you set for yourself for the nearest future? What are those goals?
To graduate from school and enter my dream college.
And I haven't heard about national multidisciplinary test.
Yes, and pass.
Yeah.
National multidisciplinary test.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, the key word is well. Yeah, to pass the test well, to become a student of one of the best universities in Ukraine. Yeah, because this is our highest goal and highest aim. Okay, Koля, what about you? What's your plan to become the best personality and to become successful? What's your plan?
I think, first of all, I would map out my career and identify achievable goals for myself. My goals are to pass the NMT well and to enter the dream university.
Okay, yeah.
The second step is to think about what makes me different. These things that will help me to build my future career. I'm distinguished by the fact that I'm very responsible and make clear decisions without unnecessary hesitation.
And that is the truth about you.
Yes.
Okay.
And the third step is to produce a specific message that focuses on what I really want to do professionally, and will help me carve a niche for myself. I want to carve a niche for myself, maybe related to law.
Interesting. I wish you success in this direction.
Thank you. And the fourth step is to identify my target demographic. I think my target demographic is people who something do related to law. And I will do everything to attract these people.
Okay, interesting, wonderful. I think these goals and those steps you are talking about are really helpful and realistic. And do you have to add something?
Yes, and the last step, it's fifth step, is to choose the right social networks to engage for right audience. I think I choose those social networks that will be popular in the future.
In the future, wonderful. Okay, good ideas. Thank you so much. Wonderful response from you. And Tanya, maybe you will share with us your plan on how to become the best of the best of the best. You are, but maybe we still have to go higher even in this direction. So could you tell us, please, your steps on how to brand yourself and on how to stand out from the crowd? Yeah.
To begin with, I would like to say that today it is important to have a strong online presence and to be visible on the internet. This helps meet right people and make useful connections. If I were asked to brand myself to stand out from the crowd, I would follow several steps. Firstly, I would map out my career and set clear and realistic goals. For now, those goals are to pass NMT well and to become a student of one of the best universities in Ukraine.
Yeah, I guess that is our common goal, yeah, for now, yeah.
Secondly, to build credibility, it is important to know what makes you different from others. I think the attributes which make me special are
So what are those attributes which make you special? What are those attributes?
Our responsibility and conscientiousness. These qualities can help me.
Yeah.
These qualities can help me become a good student and build professional reputation in the future. Thirdly, I should focus on what I really want to do professionally. Consistency will help me carve a niche and create content connected to my goals. Finally, I would identify my target demographic and choose the right social media platforms to stay connected with important people. Consistent engagement with the right audience will help me promote myself and achieve success faster.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for sharing, and I wish you to achieve success in this direction, and I'm sure that you will become a successful student in future. You have a wonderful plan. That is why I think so. Anya, what about you? Could you share, please, with us your plan on how to brand yourself and stand out from the crowd, relying on to the text we've been reading, okay?
I think
Come on. So, what steps would you follow to brand yourself, to stand out from the crowd?
I think firstly I clearly imagine who I want to be in the future and set realistic goals to move step by step towards them.
Towards them. What are your goals for now? What are your goals for now?
To pass national multidisciplinary tests.
Well, yeah. We all want to pass this test well, yeah. Why do we need to pass this test well?
Because we will study in our universities where we want.
Or colleges, and we will have a possibility to choose the university, yeah, to study at, if we have good results in this test, yeah. So you set your goals now, you know them, yeah. What is the next step to promote yourself? What are those attributes which could distinguish you from the crowd, and which could be probably the basis for you to become the best student in future?
I think you should understand your strengths and what makes you different from others, so that people can see my unequalences and trust me.
And tell me, please, what are those attributes which could distinguish you, which could describe you best? What are those attributes? You told me in the very beginning of the lesson, but I want to hear them once again so that they could become the basis for your development in future. So what are those attributes?
Persistent and adaptable.
And what do you mean by this? Why do you think you are persistent and adaptable?
I think I'm persistent because I do not
give up on the way to achieve my goals, yeah? You never give up. I know that, and you all know that Anya has had a longer way to achieving success, yeah? She joined us later, yeah? But she became a wonderful student. So you said adaptable and persistent, yeah. And any other steps you would use?
The third step is to create a clear idea of what I want and show it consistently to do and try to show it in my communication and
social media. Wonderful, yeah, yeah. And what about the last step, the fifth step? What would you say about right platforms?
I think I choose the social media platforms where it's easy to communicate and find people with similar
interests, likes, dislikes, yeah, possibilities. Social statuses, yeah, and future goals and dreams. Okay, so, my dear students, thank you very much for your participation in this discussion. I wish you all to become successful in your future studies, in your future educational institutions, and I wish you all to build very successful careers, yeah, very successful careers. For our next meeting, which we will have on Monday, I would like you to prepare a composition of yours, an essay, yeah, about what steps would be useful for you to achieve your goals. Yeah, I would like you to write at least 1,000 words in your copybooks on what goals you have and what steps you would like to apply to achieving those goals, okay? So I wish you to have a good day. I know that you are in a hurry. I know that you have to go to have a class of dancing. I wish you to enjoy this lesson, and thank you so much for this interesting conversation with you. You're very smart, and I am proud of having such students as you are. Okay, so stand up. Have a good day. Have a good time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, have a good time.
Круті.
Дякую. Щось вийде там трошки взяти, так? Хорошо. Ідіть, зайчики.